fucking cunt and Seamus. Sooner he fucking gets.
What do you? Why can't the dog be? Can the dog not be alone?
I don't know what's going on. I don't know.
Just even so much, leave him fucking looking at the
It takes two of them
Have
to
it
drive
sit
the
there with
fucking
him.
dog to the minder.
We're live, fellas.
That just a tiny little fucking thing that looks like
Are we actually live?
I don't know. We might not be yet.
We're live on Meeples anyway.
I've been live
there
for
we
like
go.
15
Anyway.
minutes.
Yeah, there we
Oh,
go.
there we go.
I don't know, Seamus. I thought it was.
Cheers, Jay.
I personally thought it was like lessons. They were doing training or something, but I guess.
Yeah,
it's
no,
not.
but I think the dog gets minded when they're at work.
Amazing.
Is it like he's like paying like a crash for the dog? It's like fucking another mortgage just to have his dog minded.
They must have some valuable shit in the house if they don't want the left around. Like, no. God, I don't know.
Hello and welcome to the Wheel to Wheel Racing, folks. We're just waiting on a dog to be collected. I just said to him, does the dog not stay at home while you're at work? And he says, nah, he's a mentaler. Fuck me. Where the fuck is Vern?
Looks like he's joined the lobby, but can't hear him.
Doesn't want to talk.
It looks like everybody's in. Are we ready to go?
Something budges there.
I'm going to invite Trico again, just to be sure. That's everything he needs. You're going to be able to hold the fourth row, clan?
I'll do my best. He'll be there by. He already said. It's not that far down the road, I guess. So he hasn't been started one episode yet.
I know, yeah.
I start them all, so whatever. I'll usually do it a qualifying anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Got plenty of time to chat about it. Alright lads, good luck to you all.
Cheers.
I'm gonna mute you now. Alright. Looks like the lads are getting their shit together now. So you can set the tone in early. Big night ahead, 3-putt for birdie. Big night ahead. Sorry, I got any comments are delayed because I'm on the phone and on my phone there, so. But you're right. Better put some maca coffee on for this one, pal. The dark roast out for this one, lads. All the shit talking these guys have been doing. Will the Undertaker Tombstone pile drive these guys tonight from out of nowhere? Is anybody out? Looks like we got a name change here. Anyone out that place yet? Let's get our shit together, huh? Broadcast, fastest lap. Best. Enable that shit. Lap data, enable that shit. Track map, full track. Alright, here we go. I'll get there sometime. Let's check him out, how's that? On the mediums. On 17.5. There's the one I mean. Fern. Where's that? See that? Ryan 125.53. Oh, come on, Ryan. Move that car. Budge, 117.317. .423 for Ryan. He's gonna make a run at it now. Got one lap to read the chat. Beeps, 118.6. Big hard left here. Watch the bollard. Burns out. Kaiser's out. He nice pitted. Command's on an out. I'm still running here. Let's see. Can make up for that. Push it down. Push it. 118.8 takes him up into P4. Good run. Interesting. These two have completely different strategies. Teammates, siblings. Completely different strategies on how to get this done. Through sector 1 here. And sector 2. That looks like a purple. .491, good enough for P2. Not good enough for P1. Interesting. Kaiser. Is he a favorite here? I mean, he's got to be, right? That's not my kind of track, they say. Fuck. It's a video game, that's. Someone's joined that party.
Hey, what's going on?
What's up, dude?
Can you guys invite me to that game?
Cleary sent
Because I
you
went
too.
in notifications, it said the only one I have is from Monday. It came up on my phone, but
He said he sent you two. I don't know how do you do it?
okay. Now I got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not ideal in Spain, I heard.
Ah, yeah, you know, some of them, it's not my kind of course. They have specialty tracks, you know? The lads have specialty tracks, I found out this week. Did you hear that, chatter? Kaiser. Maybe you're right. This isn't your track, pal. Meeps introduced himself with the Undertaker's theme song this evening, Draco. Can you hear me okay, Drick?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
I'm still kind of eating my dinner, so yeah, I'll need
Very
this.
good.
So,
Yep.
what you're saying is if I press start and I click on race director, I can see
I think you can. You can see
incidents,
stuff.
pit stops.
Yeah.
The tire they're using. Okay, that's good to know. Because we were we were missing that completely
Do you see?
before.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
See that? And then I can keep it on the. I can keep it on the track, and you can update that stuff.
Right.
Does that make sense? Every once in a while, just
Yeah,
check
yeah,
it.
yeah. Obviously, I won't be staring at it the whole time, but I can check it like
Yeah, just
periodically.
just periodically, back and forth, just so we see. Oh, he's got penalties. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Vern's on an out lap. That's it. Ryan's on a lap here.
So it looks like Budge is miles ahead in the lap time.
3/10 there. Almost. Yeah, 3/10.
Like I know when they're posting their score when their fastest times in the time trial, like by the end, there's like there's very minuscule differences between them. So
All
3/10 of a second is massive.
Ryan's having some trouble on his lap here. Yeah, good choice. Good choice. So far.
Very interesting that almost everyone is going for the soft tires, and then Chameleon and Why Not, who was formerly Madkip, opted for the medium.
Yeah, interesting, right?
Very interesting. 'Cause I was saying this year earlier, I actually read up on the guide, and apparently the two optimal kind of strategies are the one pit and the two pit, and the one pit is very, very challenging because this this course asks a lot of your tires. And I kind of expect, when I saw that, I was like, okay, most of these lads are going to go for a two pit, but it kind of looks like it's a 2 and 3 situation.
It's a good question, man.
That
Well, they do a half a race though. Is that
maybe
based on a full race?
yeah, but I know this is a half race, but I thought that the tires wore that much quicker because of it.
Yeah,
Like-
no, I think you're probably right. I just don't know. Is it equal? Is it, you know what I mean? Is it weighted?
Right.
Because it's only a half a race. Is it equal? That's what I don't know. You're right. Like if it's all things being equal.
Did you hit your lucky numbers anyway?
Yeah. Well, you know they came through. I got some Russian friends, you know.
Just like us in America.
Yeah. You got Russian friends too. Oh, that's great. Kaiser into P2. Chameleon. Wow, wow, wow. What's gonna happen here? Kip P4. Meeps, is he out on the lap right now? Duh. The Taker's out on the lap.
So Kaiser and Why Not? Are they team Ferrari?
Red Bull.
Red Bull. They with how that scoreboard is looking, they're looking for a really, really strong shout.
Oh, yeah. And you know as well as I do, like, these guys, there's been no animosity ever. They're like, do they know each other? Are they friends? Or are they were they thrown together? That's why they're going to win this thing, because You know
I
what I
think,
mean?
yeah,
got
I think
team-
one of them is friends with Vern, and the other is friends with Budge.
We got teams fighting
But
each other
you're
this
right.
week.
They're so much more level-headed than everyone else. Like I can't remember. I can't recall one piece of bullshit coming from either of them. And there's like at least one piece of bullshit comes from the rest of them individually every single day.
Oh gosh, they can hear this, you know. But you're so right.
No, they actually, unless they're listening on the channel, they can't hear us. But
They
I'd
might
say
be-
they are listening on the channel. So here's the favorite today. Do you reckon?
Man, I'll tell you what, it's really leveled the playing field, hasn't it? If Budge, I'll tell you, if Budge can keep this P1, he can stay out of trouble on the first half a lap and try to get himself out to some kind of a in front. He's great when there's clean air in front of him.
Right. I'm thinking the same. Like, this is the exact perfect situation for Budge right now. Like, until he pits, and it won't be that long before he has to pit because he's using the soft. But until he does, he won't have any AI to contend with. And if he can get some kind of if he can build up some kind of lead on the AI, maybe he won't have to deal with them for too long once he's done his pit as well.
Chameleon, I'm not sure if I want to let him know that or not, though. You know, I think it's better this way.
Oh yeah, we're supposed to use this time to slate Budge, aren't we? As tradition in the wheel-to-wheel racing channel.
Did he get out in time? Okay, so Budge sets a 117.0 P1. Is there anybody out there? I don't think so. Wait. Where's Pit?
I have to say, coming in 5th and 6th on the soft tires for Maple and Vernie, that's not good. Like, it doesn't bode well for them. That they're a full second behind Budge in the lead, and they're behind the two lads racing on medium.
I think this first, you know, there's a lot of those big straights. These first two turns are going to tell a story. Maybe not the first first lap, but turns 1 and 2, I think, might tell us a story for this week. Just from what I see, from what these guys running around the track, you know.
Yeah, those are, once you get past that straight, those are some really challenging turns, aren't they?
I think those first two there, and then you're kind of looping the rest of the way.
Right.
I think, you know, but
Well, you've got a proper 90-degree turn there.
yeah.
Then you've got a pretty big loop. And then there's almost like a 360. There's two 360s.
Yeah, and then you go into sector 3, and that's there to just fuck your car.
A shit show.
There's no place to speed up there, right?
So, how many people do you think are going to hot dog today?
I don't know. I hope look. I hope there's not too many hot dogs. I hope they have clean races. They generally do. They generally save all of that pent up emotion from the race, and then they spew it out at each other in the chat group. And then when they get to the race, they've like got it out of their systems. Now they're okay. Let's go out there, have fun, and let's race a clean race here. You know, I think that's it's therapy, and we get to see this therapy up close and personal, which is fantastic.
So the other thing that's kind of standing out to me is that Why Not was fairly confident going into the day that he did his prep, that this was his type of track, and
yeah. P4 on those medium tires could work for him, you know.
Right. Well, it depends on how many fat cunt moments we get from Chameleon as well, I suppose.
Is, mine was showing him on softs. The only one I see
So,
on...
yeah, he was showing up as medium earlier, but now the race director is showing him as on the soft. That's very strange.
Oh, I'm sure he'll be able to explain it to us, Jacko.
Yeah, he'll be on to explain it.
You fucking idiots.
That's actually one of my favorite parts of doing this. Us just asking these random ass questions and like Chameleon just explaining them point by point afterwards.
Will we have anybody in the booth with us tonight? I
Yeah,
understand.
I'd
Go ahead.
Chameleon just said so fast is what you have to use if in the top 10, but he was in the top 10, I thought.
I don't know. It's okay. He can explain it later. He doesn't have to type it in for us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's cool. I understand that.
Glad to see. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I understand that the Meeples champ who should change his name to the Undertaker. Is there a Meeples we can put in for Undertaker? I don't know. The Tombstone Meeple driver. That's what he's gonna do today. He came in. He's ready to go.
Yeah. Well, here's hoping. Okay.
Oh, there. Yeah. Okay. So his fastest lap.
So he must have switched to medium?
Possibly, yeah.
Okay, maybe it was just some kind of mistake. So then Tony Campbell, fuck, what did I just say is rude? Why not is in a really good position if he's number 3 and the only person to run that lap with medium.
Is that who you're going with? Is that who's your pick?
My pick is why not? To be honest,
Yeah.
like I said, yeah. There's never any bullshit. It's always like the most level of heads. Like, it doesn't matter what anybody else is saying. He's always just calm, cool. Even when he's disappointed, there's no lashing out. It's just steady as she goes. Seems like he's done the work. He's confident. He
You're
obviously put in a good.
100% correct there. Yeah, totally. But on the other side, you see the fucking setup that Budge has put together at his house. That dude better want to win.
Oh yeah.
He's ready.
And he's talking about getting a good night's sleep last night, early to
set
bed.
himself up to win.
Like,
his next step is to get a fucking 360-degree wraparound fucking monitor, and he's going to get one of those sliding seats underneath. So when he turns, he's actually his whole body's going to move. That's a setup that guy's got. I like it. He came.
That's
to win
obviously
tonight.
impressive commitment to.
It's a commitment
the
to the game for sure.
However, I do think, other than the AI, Budge's biggest opponent is himself.
I know, but I'm picking him again. I'm picking him again this week. It's a lead pipe lock this week. That's it. I'm picking him. Then he can. It's going to make the race interesting with Meeples.
Oh
with
yeah,
one, Kaiser
for
with
sure.
One, Chameleon with his 2. Budge gets up there.
If there's a race for Budge to win, it probably is this week with him starting in pole.
Well, yeah, because the next 2 are going to be shit shows, aren't they? Aren't they in Monaco next week?
To be honest, the next thing I read about Monaco will be the first thing. That's when I learn the name of the course.
Oh yeah, but apparently it's a fucking wreck fest. It's a street course. It's a wreck fest. It's fucking turns and fucking crazy shit everywhere, and they're all just praying that they finish that race. So this race is going to tell a lot. If they're all giving up on next week's race, then
Yeah.
this week's race is big.
And the other thing, the other thing I read is that in real life, the Barcelona track is actually a massive testing track because it's got every single type of turn. So you really have to be on your game with every type of turn in this.
Gotcha.
So uh, if uh, if Sector 3, that's the really kind of like uh, sharp turns, a lot of sharp turns in quick
Yeah, yeah,
succession.
yeah.
That might actually give us an insight a little bit into next week as well. Who can handle that?
I'll tell you what, Trico.
Looks
You
looks like
just
some
get
setups
better
are
and better.
going down to the wire.
Trico, you get better and better every week, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm happy.
Oh
I'm
well, I
happy to be
appreciate
doing
that.
this with you.
You too, absolutely as well. Like
Oh no, no,
we're both like.
no, no, no. Let's get something straight.
No,
No,
you don't.
I'm getting better at being a cameraman. That's what I'm getting better at, and I like being good at being a cameraman because if I can find where the races are, that means the fans will see them too. You know what I mean? You know what they're doing.
Oh, I'm good at making it sound like I know what I'm talking about, but
But maybe you do. If you got me fooled if you don't. I try. I look up nothing. A little bit, you know. Wikipedia. All right, here's our formation. Ken, Budge, take it. Wire to wire. I don't know. Last week's champion Kaiser next to him, followed by Chameleon
yeah,
P3.
not the guy you want breathing down your neck.
But it's Kip P4, Meeps P5, Vern P6. You know what I mean? They're there. They are 1 through 6. And let's see if Ryan can get into the points tonight. You think he can move up 10 places, get into points?
I I think he's in. He's been in with a shout a couple of times. He really has, and it sounds like he's really put into practice with this week. So, like, my brain says he has like maybe and it's just pulling it out of nowhere. My brain says he has about 1 in 3 chance of placing, but my heart says he will absolutely. I just want to see it happen.
Here they go. Let's get a. Here we go, folks. On the leg. For some reason, it's showing me the other direction. Oh, there's a yellow flag already. So what happened? Somebody move already? This is a horrible start. Can't see it. There we go. There we
I'm
go.
not seeing anything on the race director.
There we go. Okay. Oof, we got some movement on Red Bull. Whoa! Kip and Kaiser had a little mano a mano there. Uh-oh. Red Bull! Meeps. Something happened. You see that?
Oh yeah, Meep was 14 seconds behind.
Yeah, something
I'll
happened.
check the race director for that incident. So Kaiser collided with Wayne,
Yeah, I saw that.
and it doesn't have anything down for Meeple.
All right.
So I'm sure I mean it's Meeple. I'm sure there's a way he's gonna blame someone else, but
Meeps, no.
there's nobody else.
Meeps not in fairness now. That's not true. Meeps, last week he was like,
It's-
look what happened. Like, I just didn't see what happened to him.
No, I had it pulled up from.
Yeah.
The problem is, I have it up on the TV pod angle, and I had it on Vern. But then as soon as the race started, it changed who I was on and changed me back to broadcast. And then I'm trying to like flip it back. Vern is having a very tough time.
Keep on
Very
Canadian
tough
right
time. He
here.
keeps hitting the curb. He's all the way back.
Oh, there was some kind of a glitch here.
Yeah, I think there is.
Bud's still up front, right?
And now it has.
Yeah. Beeps up front.
And it's giving him a yellow flag. Yeah, you're right. It seems to do that every race.
Yeah. Budge puts a second and a half between him and Chameleon. This is the race here.
So,
3, 4, 5.
Meeple had to repair his front wing, so
Okay.
that makes it sound as if he crashed into something else.
I don't know.
It sounds like he hit a wall. He ran straight into a wall.
Let me put a second between them.
So the other thing I would love for Chameleon or anyone else listening back on this, it's one thing I saw was like this. A big part of being able to run on this is actually being able to maintain your tires. So,
Yeah.
what's the difference between, like, I guess a tire efficient turn? What does a tire efficient turn look like, and what does a turn other than hitting the curb or whatever?
Right.
What does a
Absolutely.
turn that absolutely tears up your tires
Absolutely.
look like?
It's got to be the fast ones coming down to the. I don't know. I'd say a sector 3 type.
Yeah,
would
is
be
that
the
one where they like brake too hard going into a turn, or?
Yeah, or is it like a sector 3 type, just a whole shit ton
Right.
of turns? But you're going at a slow pace there. Oh, there's the turn. Kip.
So Budge has lost. He's lost the pole position anyway. He'd be very disappointed there. He keeps curbing it too. That's not going to help.
Is there damage there?
And
Fastest
the
lap.
the Draco out pick for a race winner is out in front.
Yes, he is. The
But
Romo
hot in his heels is Chameleon. That's Budge was on the straight and he ran along the curve for a good part of it. That's not going to help it at all. So something's after happening with Vern now too. So he's
Yeah.
actually behind.
Yeah.
He's closing up on Ryan now, but he's behind Ryan.
All right. Why not P1? Chameleon P2. Oh.
So I noticed that
Kaiser.
the one like thing down as an incident is Why Not and Kaiser colliding. So they're two teammates, and we've already had one teammate report another in the previous race. I don't think
It'll never happen.
we'll
It'll
have
never
a
happen.
repeat of that. But there's got to be some kind of hard feelings over that.
It'll never
I'd be
happen. There's no
frustrated
hard
for
feelings.
sure.
There's no hard feelings.
Your own teammate crashing into you? Oh,
It's a,
you're right, I get what you're saying, but that's got to at least be annoying.
I still contend it's a video game.
Yeah, why not still in front? Oh, just had a rough time there. And they're all heading into Sector 3 now.
So Meeps went to the hards there.
Yeah, well,
So to
he
try
had
and
the
pick
lap
up some
super.
time. Yeah. You
Yeah,
never know. That's
bit
a smart
super
move. I
early.
mean, it could move him. He's off his. Obviously, he's off his strategy, but like,
Right.
it'd still help him move up in points here from where he's at.
He's 30 seconds behind Verne, so that means that Verne could pit right now and still be ahead.
They spaced themselves out, you know. There's no
Yeah.
races here. 3.5 seconds. Well, there's Kaiser. It's about a second behind Chameleon. There's a race.
And I just want to point out, Ryan is still ahead of Verne.
He is.
So Ryan is holding it down.
He's putting on some defense or what?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to watch this. You can watch the front. I'll watch
Right.
the Verne
Kaiser.
and Ryan.
Come on, Kaiser. That's not gonna win you this race.
Having said that, the lads did say this is a hard race to overtake.
Yeah.
So maybe that's playing into. Oh, that's not going to help him at all. And Verne heads for the pit.
Interesting. Kaiser's about a second behind Chameleon. That's the biggest race that I see.
And Ryan is now in 15th.
Here it comes.
So he's about
Alright.
4 seconds off. No, sorry. He's about 6 seconds off points right now.
How about that Red Bull team, huh?
They're holding it down. This is 2 weeks in a row now.
Chameleon goes off the track a little bit there. It's kind of like Kaiser catch up. Half a second. Whoa.
Kaiser's so close. He's almost
they're
in that
both in the
DRS
pits.
zone. Yeah.
They're both pitting. So let's see. Is Budge pitting? Budge is staying out. Budge is going to try and get another.
Right. He must have a more forgiving setup to try and squeeze out an extra lap. Meanwhile, why not is extending the lead, and he has a good few laps to go before he has to pit. He'll probably have to pit in about 3 or 4.
Yeah. Oh man. Chameleon and Kaiser got to get through the AI right now. After they lap, that's when they. This is the fun parts. This is when they got to drive through the AI to get back into position.
And guess who's right behind Kaiser right now? Ryan is he's actually right on his tail. Sorry,
Ryan's gonna have to
I
pit.
might have. He's 2 seconds behind.
He's gonna have to pit too. He's had 7 laps on those tires.
Yeah, but he's on the medium, so like obviously he will have to pit before.
Can you hear me? I got disconnected. I gotta get back in.
So the one thing I noticed is that as Why Not is he's 21.5 seconds ahead. That essentially means that he's a full pit stop ahead, so he can pit stop and still be ahead.
Listen,
And
change your name.
Chameleon
Oh my god.
just
I
went
can't.
for a very aggressive maneuver and it did not pay off.
Oh, I can't get back on. Here we go. Alright, let's check out what's going on here. Alright, sorry, we were disconnected there for a little while.
So Budge actually, Budge needed some front wing repair as well.
Did he?
And he's after going to the hard tires.
The hards. To
So
try and
he's
get the rest of
he's
the
going for the one pit, the one stop strategy.
Yep.
I think, yeah. So he's obviously going to have to play race much more conservatively than everyone else.
You know, I'll tell you what.
To maintain his tires.
You're right about there aren't a lot of overtake positions because, like you're saying, like Chameleon and Kaiser are having a fucking hell of a time getting through all of the AI.
Right.
You're just going to need to let them pit. Like, where's a move? Oh,
yeah, they're just going to have to wait for that.
Chameleon's trying to make moves.
He went for it.
Yeah.
Successful defense.
I don't know what's there. Something happened there. Though. He went off the track. There's got to be. It's so hard for him to get through him. To make up time, you know.
Right. Oh yeah, if you get stuck, it kind of really seems like if you get stuck behind the traffic, you're stuck with them. Now, eventually, well, actually, no, like I said, that's actually going to be a massive advantage for Why Not too, because he's going to be able to pit and stay in front. So, if he runs the race properly,
Yeah.
if he doesn't mess up, he's going to be in pole this whole time.
Are you sure that it's the same person, Drico? Is it not more a little bit ironic that your Mad Kip last week, Why Not see 2020 this week? Are you sure they're the same person?
I don't know. I've never seen them in the same room together, that's for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, wait a second here. Clicking on the DRS, here comes Kaiser coming after the Chameleon. No. Oh. Yellow there. Chameleon.
Yeah, and
right on.
like Chameleon his ERS is down at 38%. So he's used up a lot of juice already trying to do overtakes, and
I know.
he's still behind.
Kaiser's definitely the more enviable position to have Chameleon in front of him trying to make the passes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is he having Chameleon just do the dirty work? And now he's not. I think looks like he's settled himself into biggest smart.
Yeah, I think he's kind of because like we were talking about, tire maintenance is a big part of this of this track, and so if he's just used a lot of traction or whatever, tread or whatever, trying to make moves that he hasn't been able to execute, that's a tough position to be in, and he's probably going to have to take the slap in the nose and just, I guess, lump it.
I'm going to keep it on mute, so I got to just step back for 1 second, alright? He's making a move. I'll be right back.
Okay. So now, Why Not is actually 30 seconds ahead, which is massive. What a race. Oh, and Kaiser's just overtaken. I'm pretty sure Chameleon just took a tumble. He'll probably have to. I can see him having to.
All right, I'm
Are you back?
Sorry about. Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
I think you missed something.
Did I?
Look where Chameleon is, and look where Kaiser is. I
Well,
think I don't know, but
I had it on
I
Chameleon
think,
the whole time, so I don't know what happened, but
but you got it.
yeah, I'm in his cockpit the whole time I was away, so we'll see. Well, they'll be able to see.
Right. So now he's behind even more AI,
Yeah.
which he's not going to be happy with at all. But let me check the race director. Incidents. Oh, so Ryan actually had a severe collision with the AI,
Oh, right.
and then he had a collision, a warning collision with Perez, and Chameleon just had a warning collision with Grosjean, or however you say it.
Okay.
So I'd say that's what you got on camera.
Guys are gonna make the move on Latifi here. I'll tell you what, Kip. You're bad, Kip.
Oh yeah, he's now 33 seconds, or
Just a
almost
clinician.
34 seconds ahead.
Putting on a clinic now.
And now he's pitting.
He's pitting?
Yeah.
Alright.
Interesting to see what... He'll probably come out with the mediums. I have to think he comes out with the mediums, but...
I'm gonna sit in the pit with him to see.
He went out with the hard, so he's going one
Going
pit
right to
stop
the end.
strategy as well.
Yep, going all the... Oh, it's a great strategy for that far ahead, isn't it?
Oh,
he's got a clear
Kaiser
run.
just got knocked off the track. But you're right. If you are that far ahead, it's not like you're going to have to do any kind of crazy maneuvers to get past anyone. You'll be able to conserve tires. Meanwhile, Chameleon is still behind the AI.
Oh, there's one pit. They're gonna start pitting now, so he should be
Yeah,
moving
but
his way up.
I don't know if he might have to pit as well because of the collision he had.
Yeah.
No, looks like he won't have to.
It doesn't look like he's... I don't see any wing damage.
So, what they have written across the front bumper, is that like maybe you don't know, is that customizable to the driver? Can they decide that themselves? Like, I guess what I'm asking is, did the Chameleon choose to have his one be a rainbow?
No, I think that's a sponsorship thing. 'Cause
Okay.
I think, like, if you look at the Red Bulls, they're the same.
Yeah,
Cars
you're
went
right.
off the track again. Sorry, I still got a bit of that cold. I'm trying to mute it every time I cough.
You're fine.
It's not the
I
COVID.
see Chameleon's
I promise.
gonna go for an overtake here.
Let's sick it up.
No. No, he is not. And Kaiser's back in second.
He worked his way through him, huh? Kaiser. I mean, obviously, the medium Kaiser's gonna have to pit again, right?
Yeah, for sure. Before too long.
Yeah. So the hards, Chameleon's gonna have to pit again. These guys on hards are gonna have. Will they get to the end of the race though?
I think that's what they're shooting for anyway.
Yeah, yeah. I think you're right, my friend.
And just the other thing about why not is his ERS is still 85%.
Red
So,
Bull, he's 1 and 2 right now, folks.
Yeah.
And we have no time penalties, correct?
No, we do have some time penalties,
Oh, okay.
but not for them.
All right.
Unfortunately, Ryan has picked up a 5-second time penalty.
Okay.
And he's actually, he's back in 19th now. So it looks like there's actually a lot of one pit strategies. It's a lot of hard tires.
Yep.
Oh, Chameleon going for the overtake, but he doesn't manage it. Yeah, I think the track is just too narrow.
Yeah, it's almost like the race lines into those turns are fairly equal, whether you come high to low or low to high. You know what I mean? To
Right.
try and overtake, because that's what they do. They try to get up high and then come down low, or they try to stay down low and then get up high to pass each other on those turns. And it seems like it's too. It's quite.
And there's barely enough room.
Yeah.
There's barely enough width for two cars to drive side by side.
So I guess that especially when you're driving it out, something. So there's definitely some glitching going on. This
Right.
game. Come here. You getting any glitching?
Sorry?
Is yours glitching for you at all?
No, not really.
All right.
And Ryan is still ahead of.
Here he goes, Chameleon on Perez. Is he gonna get it? Get it! Get it! Get it! Get it! Get it! Oh, they're bumping. He took it. That was a good move.
He's in 6th now.
Yeah, that was a good move too. He took it. Did that. Budge has AI central
He's
to
back
deal
in the
with.
points.
He's back in.
Yeah, he's
points.
gonna have to work through a lot of traffic.
And they're on 3 laps. He's on 9 laps on the tires. Here he goes.
Oh, he
Here
went
goes.
for an
Here he
overtake.
goes. Here he goes.
He got it.
Budge. Clean too. You got it clean.
That's that big ass monitor coming
Come
in.
on, yeah, come on, curved monitor,
Let's
baby.
do it.
Come on, curved monitor. Yes,
Oh,
I
he
got
got
some.
it again.
Yeah, fuck you. I have a curved monitor. That's awesome. Good job, Budge. Fucking good job.
Now he's coming up to Perez and Chameleon, who are going to have to
Chameleon just
pit
made a
pretty
move
soon.
on- Chameleon made his move. Wow. Why not P1? Taking it to the end. What is strategy? Take it to the end. Kaiser P2, he's gonna have to pit once. Chameleon P4, he's gonna have to pit soon enough. Budge, 10 laps. He's not planning on pitting Budge. I mean, this could. What is he? 3, except for Kaiser. Like Kaiser's 12.
Yeah, Kaiser's
20
gonna have to
seconds
pit very soon.
Yeah, but Kaiser's almost 20 seconds ahead of Budge in that regard.
You're right.
Chameleon's only 4 seconds ahead of Budge. That's going to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, Chameleon's gonna have to pit and then do it all over again, essentially.
Yeah.
Whereas,
Kaiser is going to come out ahead of both of them, I think.
he'll come out ahead of Budge.
Unless he needs work done. But should be quick.
Now, what's he gonna go for? Is he gonna go for another medium? He has to go for another medium, I think. Yeah, he's going for another medium, and he just change the tires.
Let's just follow the leader. I'm just following the leader here. My God. Kip. Oh. There's Kaiser made his pit there. See that?
Yeah, and he's on the medium, so
Yeah.
he'll be able to use those to end the race. He won't have to pit again.
And
Whereas
Chameleon hasn't pit yet, so he's gonna have to pit.
yeah, he's gonna have to pit very soon.
So Budge is in a good spot here. And look, he creeped his way back up to P9. Oh, he's gonna have to pit though. Do you think those take him to the end?
I'd say he's gonna get another like.
Meeps is gonna have to stop
Again,
him.
I don't know anything, but I'd say he'll get another 4 or 5. And he'll have to pit again. And then you can see him trying to go to soft or something.
Meep is gonna have to pit again, right?
Yeah, he'll have to pit again for sure. He's not gonna get to 29 laps.
Ooh, Budge. Budge. Budge took over. P4. Moved in front of Kaiser.
Wow. On the hard tires as well. But I suppose those are,
they're
as
worn
Meeple said last week, if you're
they're worn
a
into a good
certain
medium now.
amount of laps into your hard tires, they act
Yeah.
like medium.
Yeah, they're a good medium worn now, at least.
Right. They're probably heading into soft.
Half a second.
Yeah, that's a big race.
Still out there on those mediums, man. He's still out there. He's getting everything he can. Do you think he's got to pit 13 laps on those mediums? He's trying to get himself out in front, but I don't know if he can.
Yeah, I think he's trying to get to a stage where he'll be able to use softs without them going down a cliff.
Well, he's going to have to because his pits, like a pit stop's going to, those guys are going to fly by.
Right,
So
but
he's gonna
I don't
have
think
to.
he wants. I think he's thinking one tire ahead.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to have to get 10 laps out
yeah.
of his soft.
Can he keep it up?
Meanwhile, Why Not is continuing. He's now 50 seconds ahead, and it will. Oh, there's Chameleon pitting.
Yep. Yep. Well, just he can overtake Magnussen now. That's P2. Kaiser's on the mediums now, so lap in on the mediums, so he should start warming up and speeding up too soon.
Right. That's a big cluster.
Kaiser, Budge, Magnussen, right?
Yeah. Oh, and Vernie Vern finally overtook Ryan.
Yeah, we did.
Unfortunate for Ryan. I had him
There's a
in for
move by
points, but
Budge.
not this week.
There's the move by Budge. Oh my god, I don't know. Did he go up too high in the track? We shall see. That was a great move. Budge played a blinder. Come on now, baby.
He's gonna have to pit though, and Magnussen won't.
Okay.
Kaiser won't.
Here comes Kaiser. Look at this. It's going to be a cluster. Oh, nice slowdown. Way to give it up to him, Kaiser. You'll get it from him. He's got to bide his time. Right? Kaiser's got to bide his time.
Oh wait, yeah. Budge is gonna have to pit. He's not gonna get 25 laps out of those tires. It's Magnussen that Kaiser really has to worry about, because at this stage neither of them will have to pit. Mabel's in points though.
Yeah,
He's gonna have to pit, but
he has some space there to stay in the points at least, you know?
right. And he'll be able to get onto the softs. Okay, Chameleon's back out. He's in 11th. So he is going to have to overtake some AI to get into points. But there's anyone who can do it, it's him. Oh, and Kaiser overtook Magnussen. So,
he's a second behind Budge. 1.2 seconds behind Budge now.
I really struggle to see Budge finish out the race on those tires. Maybe he'll try, but
listen, if he does, it's going to go down in Grand Prix history. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's going to go down in F1.
Oh wait, I'm counting wrong. He'll get the, yeah, he won't have to, my bad, he won't have to pit again. He'll get the 22 laps. Or, yeah, 22 laps without pitting.
I mean, Kip, how many times do I feel like I'm losing track of the man who's just completely dominating this race.
Yeah, he's reborn.
Chameleon just put a move on Leclerc. Team Red Bull is just...
They're cleaning up. They're eating up that space on the leaderboard.
Chameleon's got a ton of shit to get through. They're already...
Kaiser is hot on Budge's tail right now, though. And why not has the fastest lap too?
Yeah.
Surprise, surprise. So he's going to get that bonus point. You know, I actually think that the ultimate stunt right now would be for why not to pit, just because Chameleon did it before.
Would that be the equivalent of like going all the way up to the finish line and then stopping the car right before the finish line and then coasting over?
I wouldn't be opposed to him doing that either, but to be honest. If he can like circle, do like a tail spin over the finish line, I'd be impressed with that.
Oh gosh.
Or like reverse over the finish line.
The Meep's still on the track, 23 laps. He's going for the end of this race.
23 laps.
He's the fucking Undertaker, man.
He's undertaking these AI right now, and that's for sure. Ernie Vern's having a very tough time.
Is he?
He's struggling bad.
Do you think he's screaming at the controller?
Yeah, but I wonder what he's. Do you think he's screaming about fat cunts or
No,
what?
probably not.
No.
Oh, are we gonna have a battle here?
We do. They're right on each other's tails.
And then look at P's 7 and 8. You see what I see, Draco?
I see what you see. I bet the chameleon is licking his chops right now.
He made up about a half second on there. I think he was about 3 seconds. 2.7. 2.6. 2.4. I'm watching the Budge Kaiser P2, P3 race here. You let me know if you see anything down there.
Okay, Yeah, I'll watch P8, P7, P8.
Oh, something happened there. Kaiser.
Virtual safety car.
Kaiser just...
I'll check the race. Not coming up on the race director report.
I think something happened with Kaiser there. It looked like he was in the middle of the fucking track. Like he was perpendicular to the track. That's a bummer if something happened. Oh, they're back up running now.
He's still racing though.
Yeah, they're back up running. Do you think those hard tires, 19 laps, they're feeling loosey-goosey right now? Like they're ready to go?
Oh yeah, I'd say they're acting. Again, I've no idea, but I'd say they're acting like soft right now.
Chameleon makes up another half a second. P8, P7.
He's
Wow.
actually got Why Not in front of him. So Why Not is actually locked 8th place. He's locked somebody in points. Oh, Chameleon coming right up on Meeple right now.
Here we go.
And they're coming up on this. No, they're not coming up on the straight. Yeah, they are. They're on. They're. Oh, he's gonna go for it now. I bet.
I got a good photo right on Meeps' tail.
He's gonna go over very soon. I bet.
See, here comes the high-low. Oh, Meeps holds him off there.
Oh.
26 laps, man.
He's going for it.
Those tires
He's
must be like
27 now.
He probably has to drive the shit out of that car right now. Here goes Chameleon.
Oh, Chameleon got it.
He just had the tires like Meeps has to be driving the shit out of his car right now.
Right.
That was a bold strategy to try and get through, but he was all the way at the bottom, so something had happened. You know what I mean? He made a good move.
Right. Yeah, for sure. Well, right now he's in points.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And for having something mess up your race like that,
Kaiser
be in
took
points.
second. I didn't even see that. I don't know if Budge is going to be able to hang on to catch up to Kaiser with 2 laps left. He looks like he's all over the track.
yeah,
20 laps on
he's
those tires.
carrying it.
20 laps on those tires, man. That's got to be.
And he's just going from curb to curb.
So unless I don't know if there was a wreck there too or not, but it's got to have something to do with those tires.
It really is so impressive that Why Not is a full minute and 7 seconds ahead of second place.
It's essentially like literally like Babe Ruth pointing to left field where he's going to hit his home run and then fucking hitting his home run, man. It's basically...
Right.
He basically did... What was that? Was that Terrell Owens that came in Dallas and took the football and or spit on the Dallas Star or whatever, remember?
Yeah.
He not
Amazing.
I mean, it's just...
I kind of do want to see, after doing something that impressive, I kind of do want to see something just disrespectful. Like,
From it.
I think he's earned just a little bit of disrespect. It's not his personality, but I think this is the time for it.
He gets to shit talk all week in the group, right? If he went
For sure. But even that, I don't think is his style. I think he'll be quiet. He might have the odd comment or two, like if someone gets too big or ahead of himself, he'll slide right in. But
there's no doubt in my mind that the Constructor Series is going to be won by Red Bull this year if these other teams can't get their shit together. Right? No doubt in my mind.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
I get it. Maybe they're too close. That's why they have the, you know, I get there's a sibling rivalry, but you know what? It's up to you lads if you want to work together to win it or not. You could see the two-car strategy. You know, this same thing happened last week.
Right.
Red Bull.
Well, Why Not is on there. Is on the home. Is on there. Is about to finish up, or he's on the last lap, I should say. Budge is 5 seconds behind. Can't see him making that up.
Oh yeah, no way.
Meeple still in points. 29 laps in.
Yeah.
Still in the points.
Yes,
8 seconds ahead.
Oh, he should be fine. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. Your man Kip, who? Why not see 2020?
Let's get him on the. Let's get him on the party. Right?
Yeah. I will. I'm gonna watch the others come in first. What a race, huh?
Very impressive race. A lot of for the track that it was, with not much overtake allowed. There was a lot of good overtakes. There was a lot of drama. I definitely think last week was far and away the best, but I think that's that's because Why Not was so dominant that he just killed all excitement. Or not all excitement, but he killed the drama of whether he was going to win or not. It was just that obvious.
Budge.
Okay, there we go. Are you unmuting them?
I will go ahead and unmute him, yep. Yeah. You're the only one unmuted so far, pal. Congratulations on the victory. I mean, honestly, like, at some stage, you had to feel like you just had to keep, you just don't make a mistake. You made the perfect strategy. Your strategy stuck to it. Won. Whatever the other lads say, like that was almost silly, the amount of time in between you and number two.
On and just go the normal strategy, but luckily enough the time held out. I only did one lap in quali, So
Yeah, yeah,
it
you
was
could different strategy.
yeah,
And you got
completely
fast as that too,
on a set of hearts.
On a
which
set
is
of hearts.
so impressive.
So yeah,
So
it was
basically, essentially, what we're saying before we bring the other lads in is you have an entire week now to do nothing but talk shit into that chat group. Please, please,
no, I'll
like,
just
add
say
to
now
the
it was
group.
our dominance, and yeah,
You're
that was
far
it.
too kind in that chat group, my friend. Like, you got it, man. All right. Red Bull, what do you think? Can Red Bull take it to the end of the year? I'm gonna bring in. I just brought in your partner there now, Kaiser. Congratulations. P2 finish. How do you feel about that? Oh no, your strategy's paid off. Like we could see how your strategies and your tires wear was affecting. I mean, this was the first race I think for us that don't know anything about the race to see, at least even if we're completely wrong with what the strategy is, to understand that why the strategy was there. So it was impressive to see you get back. Execute it. Yeah, yeah. Especially considering the race was basically won by the man there. But congratulations on the P2. Budge, how you doing, man? Before we bring in the rest of them, just wanted to congratulate you on your podium there. Good job. Hey, look, like you at the end of that race, man, you had so many laps on those tires that it looked like you were holding on for dear life. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna. I am gonna.
Mediums. And sure, I spun so that put it all down. Put
Ah,
all at the
yeah.
bed.
Well,
Twice.
look, podium P3. Congratulations.
Yeah, I'm happy with that to be
Yeah.
fair in the end.
Absolutely should be. Everybody else should
And
be
he's
back in
probably
now. Right?
he's probably made up
Yeah.
some distance with McLaren
Yeah, I can hear
too.
you now.
All right.
I overtaken two of the lads. But why not has put 9 points gap when we were on the same points last week, so he had a good race, good strategy. Deserved it.
How many
yeah.
races that? Round Mokan, who are we unmuting now?
Everybody's unmuted at this point here on the stream. there,
Okay.
Jaco. You can go ahead and unmute. Start asking your questions. Red Bull, I'll tell you. Red Bull. Oh, we have the points up here. Chameleon, if you want to read them out there.
Okay, Angry Chameleon on 91, Kaiser Gun 67, Why Not See 57, then Budge 46, Meeples 44, Vernie 41, and Ryan yet to score. So only 24 points between myself and Kaiser, so less than a race win. Constructors then the gap has been closed. McLaren 132 points with Red Bull just behind them at 124, Mercedes on 90. And Renault on 34 points. So it's heating up.
Didn't look like there was much of an opportunity to
now.
overtake there, huh?
Are you talking to me now?
And all of you, any of you, go ahead. At this stage, we got the top three.
Yeah, it's like obviously I made that mistake. I was struggling behind after I pit, and we came out in traffic. It was very frustrating sitting behind him. Couldn't get past him at all, and maybe I should have had a bit
And
more
you
patience.
tried a lot.
Yeah,
You
I
tried
did.
to overtake them a
Try
lot.
hard, man.
It's a tough track to overtake on, and I should have had a bit more patience. But yeah, it is what it is. I fell back, kind of fought hard to get back into sixth position, but I think once I was on mediums and they were on hards, I was actually able to. I overtook maybe 5 or 6 cars toward the end there, but it was literally because of the tyre difference. So definitely tough, but a fantastic race by Why Not See, in fairness.
Thank you.
Meeps.
You had an incident at the start, didn't you? We didn't catch it. it looked like you needed to change your front wing, but that's all. That's all we saw.
Correct. Basically, myself and Vernie Vern got hit by the two Ferraris. I stayed left and wide, stayed out of people's way, but Leclerc stayed on the racing line, didn't leave me any space, and just took the front wing off, spun me around. So I went in on the first lap, and I took the hard tyres and went 32 laps on the hards.
Yeah, man. You talk
That's
about
so
trying
impressive.
That was You were hanging on to that steering wheel, man.
How hard was it? How hard was it at the end
grip.
to just like hang on?
My front left tyre was on 94%. It was about to blow. I could feel it in the wheel. So I had 5 seconds on. I had 5 seconds ahead of the next player before that last lap, and I was 0.6 of a second at the end of it. I had to take it that clever.
You guys made some ballsy moves there, man. I'll tell you, all of you, the strategies were so interesting in that race right there.
You certainly were.
Would you not? So is there not a pride to, not a pride, but like the constructors' cup, it is what it is. Like I get it, you guys, but you're still after all the things that went down this week, do you think the teammates will get themselves together and try to come up with a win for their team, or do you think this is now reverted to all for one and one for all?
I don't know.
I think racing's always one for all, isn't it? Somewhat.
I'm just asking an honest. Yeah, like that's an honest answer. I appreciate that for sure. I just thought I want to get it live on the stream. That's all. Because every few races.
I think there needs to be a serious conversation in the McLaren camp, and I think a decision needs to be made.
You say this as a neutral observer.
Yeah.
Obviously
you're in the McLaren camp.
I know that, but I think a conversation needs to be had.
You caused the feud.
I think No, I didn't cause the fuse. Let's be honest with that. That was caused by Vernie, and I think Vernie and myself need to sit down and make a decision. And the decision needs to be: we either work together, or he leaves the team.
Wow! How about
not work together?
How about we do it now?
How about comedian leaves the McLaren team?
Well, the honesty to admit you are wrong.
In fairness, a two-time champion gets to decide that, not the guy who's second driver.
Well, the person who's pulling their weight here and in the top of the fucking championship at the moment.
Well, then would you not like to move on and be with a better teammate then? And he's happy to stay where he is. You're the one that wants to change things. So why don't you move?
I don't want to change things.
Hold on.
It's like a dodgy couple in the house.
Guys, can I ask a question?
You want to run it? We're going to get something. You want to get running.
He needs to up his game. Is all I'm saying.
Have you moved past the idea of staying together, and now you're debating who has to leave, or is there still a conversation to be had about working together?
I'm saying there needs to be a conversation had about working together, and if we can't come to a resolution, then I think consideration needs to become to letting somebody else step in, even if that's an AI, because they might have a better chance.
Drico. Hey, Drico. Drico, can you hear me? Will you... Yeah, mute the rest of them. Mute the rest of them. No, mute the rest of them. Just come on with me. I took them all off the stream. I don't know if we have any watchers left. I'm not sure if anybody's watching it, but mute them all so you and I can finish this thing and get out of here. So I'll tell you what, this is better. This is, and one of them is me. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I hope these guys come back and listen to the stream. You heard it here, folks. I mean, there is definitely animosity going on amongst these teams. He called it out. He called the man out in public. I hope we get some viewers on this stream. We got to get some people watching this video because this is better than any straight up virtual racing game ever. This takes you inside. Like what we do, Drico, is we take the fans inside the locker room. I mean, not too many other guys are doing that. They don't want to put air their dirty laundry. But this league, these guys, I'll tell you, we got the characters to become something here. All right. You did another fine job. Well, listen, I'm going to sign us off from being live, so I can go hit the hay, and you can go tell Seamus to stop eating whatever the fuck he's eating. Good job this evening. Another good night. Another fun one with you. It was a pleasure to talk to you. And we need to keep up with this week. Maybe I don't know if get some blog posts or something going on because I'll tell you, if people watch this, it's not like any other race. This is like professional wrestling of racing. What we have here at Wheel to Wheel Racing is the professional wrestling of virtual F1 racing. But the drama, folks, the drama is real. folks, I hope you're listening. The drama is real. The drama is real. You heard it here, folks. Drico, pleasure doing work with you. I will. I'm going to stop this and then I'll hop back into the chat too for a second. Are you going back into the chat? I'm going to say goodbye. But I'm going to stop the broadcast. Pleasure. Good night. See